afternoon, Aries. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So, what that means is whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising Aries, something should resonate for you here today. So, what I'd like you to do is use that intuition of yours, Aries. Only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another. All right, let's get started. These readings tend to run a little bit longer, so let's get started with the Zodiac 108 deck. Now, this is just little extra clarification cards with definitions, seasons, dates, times, places, persons of main character, as well as answers to yes or no situations. So starting at the top here, Aries, we have Dear John coming out. Now the Dear John is about rejection, cold hard truth, breaking up, setting boundaries for yourself perhaps, divorce, strange situation. It's not you, it's me kind of information. The end, a final word, cutting cords, or something's just not working. As well as we have roses. Talk about opposite things here. This is about love, romance, affection, appreciation, Aries, devotion, fondness, delighted, high emotional IQ, as well as gifts and friendship, fidelity, tender yearning, and attachments. Baggage is here as well, though, Aries. You got that excess, unresolved issues, held together, preparedness, being a pack rat, perhaps, fearing separation, some heavy burdens on you, responsibility, necessities, as well as preparations to go. Next phase and a long journey, perhaps. Well, there is quite a bit going on there for you. Let's move on to the Graham Smith-Waite, the 1909 Circular Original Edition here, and we're going to post 6 cards for the week ahead using this deck. Now, I'll do a basic general reading on the 6 cards, which will be 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 cards for the end. But then we'll come back and clarify a little more by pulling 3 cards from the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck for each of the 6. So let's get started here. For Aries, week ahead, in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end of the week. Now let's set this deck aside and see what's going on here. All right. Now, Aries, it does seem like you are all up in your thoughts this week. Overanalyzing things, overthinking things perhaps. And, you know, a lot of times you can just maybe be a little over analytical about it, but it's creating this anxiety, this stress. It is all about perhaps maybe overthinking something and creating assumptions or presumptions of future events. And it's causing this anxiety and stress to develop. Now, true, you got the devil energy coming out here, Aries. And if you've been listening to me for long, you know that this is that inner negative critic that shows up. It's trying to say, you don't want to leave, you don't want to do this. When it comes to things, it's saying you're stuck. Negative energy, always trying to pull you back down and hold you chained to some ideal or some thought or project in mind, Aries. Now, the inner critic, though, he only shows up, the devil, when you are on the right path. So know this, that even though you're getting all up in your thoughts and stressed out, anxious, you actually are on the right path, the right track. And he's showing up here just trying to distract and detract you from that soul's purpose journey that you are on right now. So just thank that devil, because he is the father of all lies. He's showing up trying to deceive you. But thank him for letting you know that you are on the right track, as well as just say goodbye. You don't need to listen to his advice. Now, the Chariot is here, but the Chariot was on its side. It's not moving as swiftly as possible, and I think it is because you are so caught up in your head with these assumptions and presumptions that you're overanalyzing things. It's slowed down that mental clarity that you need to really project yourself forward with great speed and direction to progress. So it is on its side. It's kind of like pulling back on the reins a little bit, but with your mental clarity here. So you've pulled back a little bit. The Hermit card is actually in reverse. So it is telling me that you've been holding back, you're pulling back, but you're so caught up in your head with this mental clarity, you feel like you've lost your soul's journey path. You don't know where to step. You feel like, what happened? Did my light go out? I was so on track. Well, realize in the beginning of the week, that devil energy is here. It is causing you the stress and anxiety. And when you got all these fears, from assumptions coming into your mind, it distracts you. And yeah, you can't see the light. So I do say if you can get past that anxiety and stress in the beginning of the week ahead here, Aries, moving into the middle of the week, you need to really go within and tap into your intuition, your guiding light, and that pathway is going to be revealed to you. Now, you're not going to see your full future forecast here. It's baby steps, though, making that first step, and you'll all of a sudden see, oh, wait, the path isn't lightening up further. So, a baby step is needed here in the middle of the week. And it does have something to do with, some precision, detail, expertise that you have, and maybe regarding a work relationship here where you are applying yourself more towards the end of the week. Just really focus on, your work and that manual rather than mental work that's going to be carrying you through to the end of the week. But look at this, you do have that King of Wands energy here as well. Now, the King of Wands energy is, he's feeling a little more laid back here. This masculine energy coming into play here. And obviously, King of Wands is a very fiery Aries sign here. So, regardless whether you're male or female Aries, this masculine energy, just pulling back. You're not feeling as inspired by the end of the week. And I do say it is because you're just feeling like, oh, I put so much burden into this work and I got all these things in my mind. But I'll be honest, we're going to clarify all this up. Let's grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here and let's move into the beginning of the week once again. Looking back at the Zodiac 108 cards that came out, yeah, there was a lot of maybe something's just not working out for you, and it's got you all up in your head. Now, it could have something to do with friendships or something you're attached to in some way as well, but you're really feeling there's just some unresolved issues, and it's kind of got you up in your head here, Aries, and because you just want to get on to your next phase, but there seems to be something holding you back here. So let's start with that Nine of Swords energy there at the beginning of the week. We're going to pull you 3 cards here, Aries. And look at this. We got a time to take action is now. This is that trumpet judgment call coming in. And it is about rising up, taking action at this time and being your true authentic self. Leave the old behind, rise up. This is a rebirth, rising up and being true to yourself in this action. There's the Ace of Wands energy here. So there is some new level of creative project or task at hand, endeavor. It could have some passion involved with it as well, but it inspires, it motivates you. It's a new beginning, and you have the call to take action now, as well as see things from a different perspective. Aries, right now you're so caught up in your head with these anxieties and fears of the unknown. Remember, fear is just false evidence appearing real, and that's from assumptions and presumptions. All right, let's move on to that devil energy there. We're going to pull 3 cards to clarify that as well for you. And look at that. Yeah, he's trying to keep you stuck, holding on to something. You feeling stuck. Now, there is all about commitment and dedication here. You planted a seed here, Aries, and it is taking time. It's not rushing, and I think that negative inner critic saying, what are you waiting for? Well, this 7 of Pentacles energy usually does play out over about 7 or 9 months, and while that's not a very long time, it can seem like it when you're there and you're nurturing it daily and trying to ensure that the root structure is healthy and strong and growing to support a healthy stem. And you're really waiting for that harvest to come in. And there's that death card. Now, the death is about endings and beginnings. This is the death and rebirth. This is about ending something from the past and beginning something new. And this negative devil energy is coming in, trying to tell you, no, you can't end this. You can't rise up and be true to yourself and go into this new thing and this taking too long, just ignore it. It's kind of that negative energy coming into play here, Aries, at the beginning of the week. But remember, you are not stuck. Don't let him think you are chained to something that is just a heavy burden or something of responsibilities that is not exactly true. He twists those things around. Now, in the middle of the week, we have that Chariot. And like I said, that was kind of slowed down because you're so caught up in your head with anxiety. But the thing is, yeah, there it is there, stagnant Eight of Swords. This is, don't allow yourself to be blindfolded. Yeah, there's lines set in the sand, things that have been established, certain truths, but you're not going to get hurt and another's not going to get hurt as long as you take that blindfold off. Untangle yourself. You tangled yourself up here, tied yourself up in knots, Aries. And there is, once you can clearly see, you got to exit and a solution resolution on either end of these line of swords, as well as collaboration comes together here. The Three of Pentacles, this is perhaps getting with others, tweaking out a few final details on some project, endeavor, or ideal that you have, and realize you're not all alone. You have encouragement and support here to finalize that final plan or project that you have in mind, and that is gaining some more knowledge, perhaps. And you have others here who have knowledge that maybe you don't have that can assist you, as well as you can learn and study and gain that knowledge you need just to be able to feel more confident to walk around this this line in the sand. And swords can be about understanding, clarity of insight, knowledge, and we have the student card here, this Page of Swords, which is all about gaining knowledge, study, and learning lessons here, as well as collaboration is obtaining knowledge or experience and expertise from others who, where you are lacking, others can come in and you work together as a team. And I dare say that will get your Chariot moving there in the week coming ahead in the middle of the week. Now, that Hermit card in reverse as well. You kind of have a fence built up around you. You're trying to protect yourself. You're quite proud. We got the Wounded Warrior card. This is kind of that a little bit of that victim mentality. You're not wanting to let complete go and move on. You don't want to face that heavy burden responsibilities that oftentimes taking on that 10 of Wands to complete a cycle is a lot of responsibilities. It seems like a heavy burden, but it's part of the cycle of life that you're in. And so as a Wounded Warrior, you're kind of holding back, building a fence there. The thing with that is oftentimes you don't, while you're protecting anyone getting inside, you're also not letting anything out. And that really can hold you back and kind of blindfold you almost from seeing your path forward. Now, you do have this Knight of Wands energy. This is a more youthful message of inspiration rushing into you a little bit faster, maybe a little bit impulsive. It can rush in and rush out. And that could be maybe you're feeling a little wounded from that kind of energy flip-flopping on you so quickly there, that flame, that passion, just kind of like up and down real quick of, oh, I'm so excited, then, oh, no, oh, maybe not, All right, Aries. We do have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Now, this could be characteristics of you, independent, apprentice to an empress, personality characteristics coming out here. But Queen of Pentacles, she's very savvy. She's very nurturing, very giving. You can see she's proffering even that coin, the material things to others to share and care. Now, very loyal, down to earth, savvy with the budget. She really can, she has a limited budget. She's ruling and running a kingdom and caring for a kingdom on a limited budget, and she's able to make it happen. She just has that characteristic of being down to earth and just dependable coming into play here. Now, this is the earthy characteristics like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be within your own chart here, Aries. Could be in another's. But that Queen of Pentacle energy, more mature wisdom gain, because she is the final queen in the series. Now, this is all coming together because you have been missing your insight and kind of lost your way on that journey, that enlightenment on your path. And perhaps you do need to maybe tap into this Queen of Pentacles energy and ground yourself rather than be ignited by every little inspirational creative ideal that pops up. Definitely Wounded Warrior is here as well. And I think in the past you may have felt like you got burned. And so it's kind of pulling you back a little bit there, Aries. Now, in the end of the week, like I said, we see you working and putting yourself really full focus into a work or a job at hand. And some of that is because of a feeling of loss, a feeling of hurt, heartache coming into play here. Now, this could be just some truths that were painful to take and resolve with a project or direction you want to go in, something you're passionate about that creates a heartbreak. Oh, well, something with work too. There's this feeling of loss, this feeling of grief coming in. But there is this. Four of Swords energy. Now, this is the meditation contemplation. This is taking time to actually rest, Aries. Get your rest because that is a healthy pursuit for you to gain that clarity that we talked about all from the beginning. You need that mental clarity. So focus in, open up that crown chakra. That first sword points right at the crown chakra. Open it up. That's what's going to gain you that mental clarity. Open up your throat chakra. That way you can clearly and concisely communicate to others so that they understand clearly as well. And then your heart chakra. Don't close that up, Aries. Open up that wide because that gives you that clarity of feeling. That gut instinct kicks in. And underneath, look at that sword there, the fourth sword. You don't see it right now because you're so closed up. As soon as you open up, Aries, it's that new revelation, that new truth, that new ideal. It's going to be right under your nose this whole time. And you're going to be like, why didn't I see that? It's one of those aha moments. Once you open up those chakras, you're going to be able to see clearly, and you're going to see, oh my goodness, this new opportunity has so much potential. And it's in the beginning stages here. It's just developing, but you're going to see the potential within it. And you're going to get excited because it is coming into you with this Page of Pentacles. It could be a new job. It could be a promotion. It could just be something within the material, a new contract, new investment, a new home, new remodeling project, or whatever that is for you. Take it as it resonates, Aries. But you're going to finally see that with clarity and go, oh my God, the answer, solution was right there under my nose. All right, now we do have you here, Aries, as King of Wands energy. Let's clarify that for you. And yeah, look at this acknowledgement, praise. The hero's welcome coming in, Six of Wands. This is all about you getting that praise for that creative solution coming to play. And it's all about starting that new journey with faith. You just got to, the truth is you just got to step out with faith. And it's amazing how the world will collaborate. You're going to find that path forward, even though you're not seeing it. Like I said, just take that. Have faith. Take that first step here, Aries, at the end of the week. And there's the generosity card. Now, this is things coming back into balance. Things may have been feeling unfair, unbalanced at the end of the week. But the generosity card is all about if you're feeling more abundant, you can be more generous, as well as if you're feeling someone else, you got to be more gracious and receiving from others, who have more, and that creates that balance there, Aries. Alrighty, let's move on to the oracles. Now, today we're going to pull one of the Weni D's oracle cards, two of the Chinese cards, and three Moonology cards. So let's go ahead. And this Weni D's deck, this is like a Welsh Celtic mystical deck. I really like these, especially when you're going to be meditating and contemplating upon this reading. It provides you affirmation as well to carry through for the week ahead. So you're Aries, yours is love. Yep, it says, I open my heart to the gentle stream of cosmic love surrounding me. So you are greeted by this mystic rose, Aries, gently announcing your readiness to accept the twin gifts of cosmic love and wisdom that's embodied in that rose. So open your heart to the stream of rose light now surrounding your energy field, for you are dearly blessed. Alrighty, you can overcome any obstacle with love as your foundation. Remember that, Aries. Now, moving on, we're going to pull one or two Chinese 5-element oracle cards for you today for the week ahead. So, one from the top, and let's grab one from the bottom here for you. Now, the one from the top here, Aries, is the water rabbit, the sweetness of quiet love, as well as you have the fire snake living from your heart. We are seeing a lot of love and heart, and so some of you, some of you Aries. Why did I say Pisces? Oh, the water rabbit. Some of you Aries, that fire snake, that fire energy, that water coming together, uh, as well as that affirmation of love coming in. I dare say that you may be dealing with some issues as well as connected to a relationship, whether it's family, a significant other, or a friendship that you love. Um, it does seem to be coming about here of really categorizing um, and not necessarily allowing that devil energy to make it feel like a burden and a baggage for you. So let's pull you three of these Moonology cards as well for this week to help pull this whole reading together for you. So 1, 2, and 3. Aries, starting with, whoops, turn it this way. Yep, hold your vision. Nothing will come of the situation. This is that void, of course, and that could be for a good thing. If you were worried and fearful, it's letting you know nothing's going to come of that situation, as well as meditate and contemplate. This week ahead, there is definitely, as I'm seeing out through this whole reading for you, Aries, it's all about meditation, contemplation, going within. It is a time to take action now, but the way to take action is you got to take time to rest, meditate, open up those chakras so when you start going forward, progressing forward, you're doing it with the clarity of insight and mind. Alrighty. I wish you the best this week ahead, Aries. We'll catch you next time. Bye.